Have you ever wondered what it really costs to become a surgical technologist? Not just the tuition that schools advertise, but the total investments. Look, most people are shocked when they learn the truth. By the time that you add up tuition, books, lost wages, commuting costs, and all the other hidden expenses, the real price tag for becoming a surgical tech through traditional education could exceed $30,000. Yes, you heard that right. $30,000. And that doesn't even include the opportunity cost of delaying your career for 1 to 2 years while you complete your training. Today, I am pulling back the curtain to reveal the true comprehensive cost of becoming a surgical tech. And I will also share an alternative approach that could help you get started towards a surgical tech career for under $2,000. This is Landon, and let's get started. Okay, first up, let's establish why surgical technology is such an attractive career path. So, surgical techs play a crucial role in the operating room, preparing instruments, assisting surgeons, and ensuring a sterile environment. The profession offers competitive pay, typically starting around $22 to $25 per hour, and the satisfaction of directly contributing to patient care. But the path to becoming a surgical tech comes with significant financial implications that many prospective students don't fully understand until they've already committed. So let's break down the real cost of traditional surgical tech education. Okay, first, let's have a look at the obvious expenses. Tuition and program fees at community colleges and technical schools range from $15,000 to $30,000 depending on the institution and program length. Textbooks and course materials could add another $1,000 to $2,000. Scrubs, lab equipment, and other required supplies typically cost $500 to $1,000. But these are just the direct educational expenses that appear on schools' brochures. Now, let's talk about the hidden costs that can actually exceed your tuition. If you are already working, then lost income is perhaps the biggest hidden expense. Traditional surgical tech programs typically take 12 to 24 months of full-time study. Now, if you are currently earning $35,000 a year, that's $35,000 to $70,000 of lost wages while you are in school. Since these programs are on campus, the commuting costs add up quickly. Driving to campus 3 to 5 days a week means gas, wear and tear on your vehicle, and parking fees that can easily reach $2,000 to $3,000 over the course of your program. Many students with families face increased childcare expenses while attending classes, which can cost $200 to $400 per week depending on your location. And there are numerous miscellaneous expenses. I'm talking technology requirements, study materials, clinical rotation expenses, and potentially even relocation costs if a quality program isn't available in your area. Now, when we add all of these costs up, the true cost of becoming a surgical tech through traditional education often falls between $35,000 and $50,000. And that's not even considering student loan interest if you are borrowing to cover these expenses. Now let's talk about how long it takes to recoup this investment. With an average starting salary of around $47,000 per year, you would need to work for nearly a full year just to recover your educational costs. And that's assuming you had no other expenses during that time. In other words, the first 12 months of your surgical tech career could essentially be spent just paying for your education. Now look, folks, I know after seeing all these numbers, you may feel a bit dejected. But what if there was a more cost-effective approach to becoming a surgical tech? One that dramatically reduced both the direct cost and those expensive hidden costs. The good news is that an approach like this actually does exist. It is called the Preppy approach, and it's revolutionizing how adults train towards their surgical tech careers. The Preppy approach offers comprehensive surgical tech training for just $1,599, a fraction of what traditional programs cost. But the savings go far beyond just the tuition difference. Here is a breakdown of how the Preppy approach actually works. The training is 100% online and self-paced, meaning you can complete it around your current work schedule. This eliminates the massive opportunity cost of lost wages, potentially saving you $35,000 or more compared to quitting your job for school. Since you are learning from home, there are no commuting costs, no parking fees, and potentially no additional child care expenses. The program can typically be completed in 4 to 6 months. Now compare that to the 12 to 24 months for traditional programs, which allows you to enter the workforce and start earning as a surgical tech way sooner. The Preppy approach includes a university certificate after you complete your training. You are ready for the NCCT Surgical Tech certification. You are eligible for an externship opportunity to gain hands-on experience. They also offer job assistance services. And for a limited time, you also get a free laptop. Now, let's compare the ROI on both approaches. Traditional path, more than a $30,000 investment, 12 to 24 months before earning potential, approximately 12 months to recoup investment after employment. The preppy approach, $1,599 investment, as little as 4 to 6 months to complete the program, less than 2 weeks to recoup investment after employment. Let's be honest, the financial difference is staggering. By choosing the preppy approach, you could potentially save over $28,000 in direct costs, and you can start towards a surgical tech career 8 to 18 months sooner than the traditional path. Now look, I know what you might be thinking. Is a more affordable program really going to provide the quality education that I need to succeed as a surgical tech? That is a valid concern. The truth is, not all affordable programs are created equal, but the preppy approach maintains educational quality through its partnership with an accredited university. Curriculum designed specifically to prepare you for certification and externship opportunities that could help you gain that crucial hands-on experience. The program focuses on efficiency, eliminating unnecessary coursework while ensuring you develop the essential knowledge and skills required for surgical technology. Now, if you want to learn exactly how the preppy approach works for surgical tech training, I highly recommend watching this detailed video by Grant Aldridge. Grant is a respected higher education expert and the creator of the preppy approach. His video provides a step-by-step blueprint for becoming a surgical tech without the excessive cost of traditional education. The link to Grant's video is down below in the description. Now, if you are serious about starting a surgical tech career without draining your savings or taking on unnecessary debt, this is one resource you absolutely do not want to miss. Now, before I wrap up, I just want to leave you with this one thought. Education is an investment in your future, but that doesn't mean that you need to overpay for it. Being smart about how you train for a new career isn't cutting corners. It's being financially savvy in a world where traditional education costs have spiraled out of control. Now, if this breakdown of surgical tech education costs was eye-opening for you, do us a favor and hit that like button. And subscribe to our channel for more insights on starting healthcare careers efficiently and affordably. And as always, until next time, this was Landon, signing off. Take care.